What's up, everybody, man? It's a dreadful day. I don't know if you read the title already, but the title says it's more of a C. So, you know what that means. That means, unfortunately, 2K has won. 2K has defeated me. So, guess what? I need more VC. Just what has to happen. Just what has to happen. It's good, Alex. What's going on? Yeah, I'm about to get me some more VC. I gotta finish this game out because I want to do it on my center. I want to see how I'm gonna allocate all this.
A switch here. Isaac's checked in.
I think I'm gonna just put the standing dunk up really far, vertical up really far, rebound, block, interior defense. Bro, I saw that. I was like, what? They did that to him, bro? Like, after everything that guy's done. And then Julius Randle. I'm like, what in the world, bro? What type of trade was this? It was such a crazy trade to me. Like, I did not expect that. I never would have expected that trade. That's like one of the furthest trades I would have expected this season. Oh, I wouldn't have expected that trade. That trade blew my mind. I'm like, its potential is like it's in the workings, right? It's not actually happened. No, that thing happened. It blew my mind. I never expected. I'm like, what in the world? Cat, bro? After all he's done, but they're going to win a chip with Julius Randle. They got a real big and Rudy Gobert. They have a spreading the floor power forward and Julius Randle, who can still play old school. He can still play an old school big as well. You know what I'm saying? So he's literally, they're in the perfect situation. Then they got Anthony Edwards, Mike Conley. Yeah, they're doing stuff. Minnesota Timberwolves are definitely doing stuff. And then they have is it still Nazir Muhammad? I don't think it's Nazir Muhammad. I think it's Reed. Reed, that's his name. I'll run him at the 3 because why not? You know what I mean? I don't know if Reed got traded for that. But that's a good. I think Minnesota won that trade. Let me see who did the Knicks get again? They got Cat and Minnesota got Julius Randle and who else?
Outside Levine.
Just Cat.
Inside Vucevic, and it's good. Credit Levine with the assist.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot.
Who did they get? Dante.
More points.
All right, so I mean, Pat on the Knicks with Jalen Brunson may do something. You know what I'm saying? There may be some Stockton and Malone like ordeal, but in a different way. You know what I mean? Like just the way that Brunson can get it done. You know what I'm saying? Like the way that Brunson can get it done, and the way that Cat can like spread the floor again with Brunson, how fast he is. I think that might be able to do something, but I don't think they're going to be able to beat anybody like the Timberwolves. That's the thing. Timberwolves have Julius Randle now, with still having a giant at the front. Timberwolves won that trade. Timberwolves may go to the finals this year. I think I'm calling it. I think we're gonna call it right now. Timberwolves in the finals. If Julius Randle can work with Anthony Edwards and it goes well, I think Mike Conley being there will be able to merge that together and have them be able to work with each other a little bit better. Yeah, I think this is gonna work out well. But I think Anthony Edwards is about to have a Luka Doncic type of year.
Coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, BA, I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down.
Dang it.
Like that. Bad offense against bad defense.
Yeah.
As ugly as you
Mikal Bridges and OG Anunoby.
And again, no good by Chicago.
I just don't know. Yeah, like. Wait, which team has Mikal Bridges and OG Anunoby?
Caldwell Pope finds Banchero. Wagner on the wing. To the middle. Here's MP.
I can't dunk on that man.
MP's got 27 points.
Knicks did make some moves this offseason, but I would never give up Julius Randle. I'm sorry. Like, Julius Randle's a dog. People sleep on him, and I think he's going to show it this year that he's been slept on for a long time.
Now here's Giddey. He had 19 points in the winning.
He's been a dog since he's been on the Lakers, bro. He's been a dog consistently for a long time. I think that definitely Minnesota Timberwolves won that trade. With Anthony Edwards, like the youth and the veteran, like the mashup there is just perfect, bro. Like You couldn't ask for really anything better.
It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
He is very streaky, but I think with Anthony Edwards, I think it's just going to turn into a vibe rather than having that problem. New York is hard to play around. It's a lot of pressure. Timberwolves ain't got none.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now here's Stewart.
Yay, a standing dunk. He is injury prone too. Like, that's one thing I always forget about, man. Like, unfortunately, injury prone. Like, I hate that, man.
Here's Levine.
Yo, I just got damn done.
You look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say,
hey, buzzer beater.
He's on, no matter how you decide to frame it.
He just had shoulder surgery. Dang, yeah. He's, oh man. I would have gave up Gobert. I would have done if you would have taken Julius Randle, mixed him with Cat, Conley, everyone that's there, Anthony Edwards. Yeah, you would have the most fundamentally sound starting five in the entire NBA.
And for that game against the Celtics, they've had the better season.
Celtics. I can't believe they just made that trade, bro. I just cannot believe they just made that trade. That's kind of a crazy trade.
First half tough sledding so
like
far.
what? Cat's been in Minnesota the whole time.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with
Boston, Philly, New York, Bucks. All right, so I'm going to be honest with you. If Giannis stays healthy this whole year, this might be the last year, and I hate to say this on his career, this might be the last year he has a chance to take it all the way. And it's unfortunate because Damian Lillard joined, but the people never take into account chemistry, and it usually takes around 2 years, if you ask me, for a team to actually get their chemistry. So I think that they'll do a lot better this year, but I think this might be one of his last years. And if he does make it this year, I think he'll be able to make it back next year. But he has to win this year. He does have to win this year. Let's see. Philly's going crazy, but they're going to have to mold together. You know, they're always making a lot of moves over in Philly, and I know they just made that move this year. I don't know if that's going to work. I think Paul George might, you know, do some crazy things, become an all-star, but I don't know how it's going to work. I really don't. Boston, I'm going to go ahead and rank them second over the Bucks. And I know that's crazy because I had them winning it all at the beginning of the year last year. So the Bucks are going to be first. Boston's going to be second. And Philly's going to be third. And I'm going to put New York fourth simply because New York doesn't have the experience that the other ones have. You can't top experience, and New York doesn't have that experience. They have the beginner's luck factor of like being there for the first time, but they don't have anything else that'll like assure that they'll be there.
MP's got 37. Man, that's now 10 straight points in the.
So I know that's a hot take on New York. They're doing good. You know, they got the pieces, they got the materials, but they just made a trade that's big that I don't think is going to mold as well as the opposite of that trade. If Julius Randle stays healthy, the Timberwolves are a finals competitor.
Puts the move on, and MP with a layup. MP's got 39.
There's MP getting that orange where he needs it to go.
I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about.
I always want the Bulls to do something, they just don't have enough pieces. Sheesh. Oh my goodness. They need to get it going now. Oh my gosh.
A bunch of double teams in isolation. Here's Giddy doing some damage.
I don't know what they're doing. Like I would like now hear me out. If I was, and I know Knicks fans would be horrified to hear me say this, but I would start rebuilding again. If you got some, I would trade Brunson away and get some heavy pieces and even trade Cat away. You got a lot of potential in those two, but you don't have a ring. I'm sorry, you don't have a ring coming this year. You don't. And I mean, I guess if you want to boost the market, how much more can you boost the Madison Square Garden market? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I guarantee, you know, people want to see the ratings go up there, but at the same time, you're not winning this shit. I don't think you're winning this shit. Like, call me crazy, but I don't think the Knicks are winning this chip.
Think again. That's a great block right there.
And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the third quarter.
And Banchero gets it to go.
5 first is crazy.
Attacking inside if the D has no answer for you.
I say start rebuilding.
Just 1 of 5 shots to
Trade away anybody over like 28. You think Boston will win? I don't think Boston will win. I think that Boston and the Bucks are going to have one of the craziest playoff series that we've ever seen in history. I think the Pacers are going to surprise a lot of people.
Totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Here's MP.
I really do think the Pacers are going to go crazy this year. The West, man, I think that the Lakers are going to get eliminated in the first round. I think that the Suns are going to make the furthest playoff run that they can with the team that they have. Bro, I'm telling you, like, the Pacers are crazy. They are. They're in a good position.
Chicago has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range.
You know what? You know what? You know what? That's why I don't try to steal.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
And Banchero gets it to
The
go.
West is wide open for sure. Like, no, it's not though, because they got the Mavericks over there. The Mavericks need one big. If they got even a reasonable big, a 75 overall big, going to the that could just get bored. I mean, they do got somebody. They got I forgot his name. He actually is really good. Actually, they got what they need. They got what they need. The Dallas Mavericks have what they need. They just need a little bit more connection. Like, I can't explain. They need a little bit more connection.
Lays it up and banks it in. Stewart's got 45 points.
You think so? I still think I still who's gonna beat? I mean, Westbrook's on the Nuggets. I just don't think that's gonna work right away. I think the Mavericks have the best contention, and the Kings. Now, the reason why I say the Kings, now everyone sleep on the Kings, but the Kings are gonna have you through their time. I think they're gonna make it to the conference finals.
Banchero's got his 7th
I think they're gonna make it to the conference finals, but I don't think they're gonna make it to the finals.
Inside. Here's Stewart. And finished off by
People sleep on the Kings. Warriors, I don't think they're gonna make the playoffs. I know it's crazy, but I don't think they're gonna make the playoffs.
And White has got the ball here for Chicago.
I think Steph Curry makes a mid-season trade and so shocks the world.
Outside, Williams.
He makes a mid-season trade, shocks the world.
Levine's got his 3rd.
And guess where? Oh yeah, they got Klay Thompson on the Mavericks now. It's over. I forgot about that.
MP against Vucevic.
They got Klay Thompson on the Mavericks. Yeah, no, for real. Like, I would never. Like, I really think Curry's gonna get traded. Do you know you got to trade for Curry? You're trading all your rookies. You're trading all your rookies. You're trading anyone that doesn't play more than 5 minutes.
Top 10 in the league. We saw White hit another level, so he has an exciting future in front.
Yo, Klay Thompson's on the Mavericks. I don't think Klay Thompson's going to be as good as... It's going to be hard. I think Klay Thompson's going to have to be such a role player. He's going to have to be like Kyle Korver-esque. Kyle Korver-esque of a role player.
Up top, Isaac to the inside.
I think that's the only way it's going to work. He has to be like Kyle Korver was, like, I don't know. Yeah, I'd be tired of, like, yeah, I'm tired, like, Kawhi, I'm tired of Kawhi too, man. Kawhi messed up everything because he was the reason why he was the one that shut down the superstars, and now he just rarely plays. He made me get into basketball again. Him shutting down LeBron made me get into basketball again. Back in the Heat days.
To catch up on some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Magic.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head.
I hope Derrick Rose still plays somewhere else. He still has a lot in his tank. And it's a lot of opportunities nowadays for him to be like the most famous somewhere.
Pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Outside Giddey.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
There's the
that's what I'm saying. I hope he still plays somewhere. I don't think he's done playing.
He's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
On the wing, Isaac.
They should. And what's funny is they made this game in Chicago. They should have made the next game in Chicago for Derrick Rose retiring. They better make that game based off Derrick Rose next year. I'll be heated if 2K26 is about Derrick Rose. I think everybody will be. Imagine coming from Chicago. Like, you gotta be better than Michael Jordan and Derrick Rose. That's who you have to live up to. Michael Jordan and Derrick Rose. Otherwise, no one's gonna notice you.
No doubt about
Isn't that something to live up to? That's crazy.
No coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level.
Franz Wagner.
Great passing out there.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
I have 53 points. I haven't even noticed that I was playing or something like that.
Williams a screen on Wagner. Pass to Vucevic. Puts up a
Pass to
three.
Vucevic.
Rebound by the
I knew he wasn't making that.
At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Brooklyn where they'll face the Nets. That kicks off.
Give me that assist, baby. Lonzo will be traded. Bro, Lonzo should be waived. And now hear me out. Hear me out, bro. Lonzo either needs to go play with his brother or get waived. And that's all I'm going to say, man. They haven't done enough for what they've done. People need to start being held accountable for their actions as far as like what they're supposed to be doing. Like every other superstar has been held accountable. Like he got picked second, bro. Second. I don't think everybody realizes that. He is nowhere in the league a number 2 overall pick.
Isaac, the pass to MP. Vucevic with a steal.
What's their starting 5? What's the Lakers starting 5?
Against Levine. Pass to Giddey. Back to Levine.
Elo, Reeves, Braun, Rui, AD. Rui Hachimura is one of the most slept on too, man. He can ball, bro.
Look, this is why Levine's teammates look to feed him and let him eat.
Rui Hachimura can ball, bro.
Anthony, the pass.
Hachimura. Hachimura.
Another one falls. Amazing.
I'm going off.
Absolutely ridiculous.
I'm going off.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Here's White. The shot that time.
I definitely want us to block that.
Great D that time from Suggs.
23 and 10 last season. I think Rui needs to get the torch. Now, hear me out. Hear me out. I think they need to jump over D'Lo. I need to jump over Reeves. And I think they need to pass the torch on Rui Hachimura, have him run at the 3, and be the main character of this team. Boost his ball handles. Have him train with whoever Giannis trained with. Have him train with whoever Giannis trained with. And
he hasn't had much help.
Yeah, that's what they need to do.
Stewart, high post. The shake.
He just keeps falling for the pump fake, so I'm going to keep doing it. Rui Hachimura is way better than people think he is.
Resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket.
I feel like he's only going to have 3 years of superiority. Like, I feel like Giannis' time is about to be out. I know I said that earlier, but it really is.
5 points in the game.
What do you think of the Suns? What do you think of KD? Do you think KD still has time? I think KD's about to hit D-Wade's phase where he's about to fade out. I know that sounds crazy, too. Don't.
Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when
2015.
And that just shows
You think KD gonna want to be traded? You think KD's gonna want to be traded?
And right now,
I think so too, man. And I think no one's gonna want him. I think he goes to the Clippers. I think KD goes to the Clippers. I think something crazy happened and KD ends up on the Clippers.
Outside Levine, the 3 is up. It's hauled in by Isaac.
And you just can't afford to give up that.
On the Clippers, you don't think he'll be good on the Clippers? I think he wants to go to the Clippers. I think he'll go to the Clippers.
The 3 from Suggs.
KD be doing whatever he can to win. I think KD goes to the Clippers.
Right now, you see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact,
I'm telling you, KD goes to the Clippers because, like, look at the situation in the Clippers.
Now here's Vucevic. He's got 12.
Vucevic really tried that on me. I really think he does. It's just that it's a nice little decent fit. He always likes to go to teams that it doesn't seem like they'll win with him, but it kind of seems like 2 superstars. But like they don't seem like 2 superstars that work well together, but they're like superstars nonetheless. He always goes to teams like that, and I think the Clippers is the perfect fit for that. If they don't trade Kawhi, they pick up KD. And KD's okay with it. That's the worst part about it. KD to New York would be wild, and I'd watch every game. I'd watch every game. Especially the one versus Kyrie. Anything versus Kyrie, I'm watching. I'm watching 100%.
2-second difference between shot and game clock.
Man, I watched so many. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. But who would you trade to get him? You'd have to trade Cat. And that's a good trade for the Suns, actually. No, it's not, because then you'd have to get rid of your big. Who is their big on the Suns? Is it Ayton? Is Ayton still in the league? KD's not going to go to the Spurs, but I think that'll be the missing piece. The Spurs, actually, you know what? Actually, I forgot all about the Spurs. That would be like their missing piece. Oh, we just got dubbed. I think the Spurs, KD is their missing piece. They'll win a trip. They'll make it deep into the playoffs, semifinals. Not the the conference semifinals. I don't think they'll make it past that. I think I don't think Denver's gonna make it. Let's see, who do I got in the conference finals? I got the Dallas Mavericks. I got the Sacramento Kings. KD, Brown, and Steph ain't gonna play together, and if they do, I hate them. Because if they lose, it's gonna be so bad for their legacy.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer.
If they lose, it's gonna be too bad for the legacy. You know who they're gonna have to trade to get all of them? They're gonna have to trade Chris Paul. Chris Paul's gonna feel so. Oh, I'd be so mad.
Wagner comes in for Harris, and Black subbed in for Houston. Some changes for Chicago on the court.
I forgot I could skip to the end of this game, but I'm gonna just keep boosting up these stats.
Kobe White out there with Josh Giddey, and it's Levine in at the small forward. White against Suggs. Williams from long range.
You think the NBA will make it happen? If they make it happen, it's rigged.
Halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning.
It's more rigged than like the WWE in the boxing world too. Boxing's rigged.
White finds Williams. Here's Levine, defended by Wagner. Williams a screen on Wagner.
It is just a business, unfortunately, because they just trade Karl Anthony Towns away from the Timberwolves.
Just terrific defense.
Stewart.
Levine trying to get up.
The official saw contact while he was going up. So, Clark, you think the winner of the NBA Cup should be guaranteed an automatic playoff bid?
I think they should.
Man, that's
I think the winner of the NBA Cup should be up. Yeah, I think that they should. That's actually a great idea.
That would be the outcome, then I would be all for it. But what happens if the tournament winner is the #1 seed at the end of the season? I think you'd have to find alternative incentives then.
And the dunk by Levine.
Ain't no way Levine don't
believe it. I mean, not many guards can sail that high above the rim.
Bro, it's Zach Levine. Yes, I can believe it.
Here's MP. Second chance shot.
I get it back though. No worries though. I got an N1. I got an N1. I ain't worried.
And he's been dominant so far.
You think they should trade to get some role players? I mean, yeah, they got some high. They got some. I don't know, man. I think because at this point, it's a lot of teams that either need to make a jump or they need to start rebuilding. The Knicks can go either way. Their fan base would hate them. It's like, but in the long term, it'll be a better decision to trade away. I don't know. They can't trade away Cat and Brunson. They just made a big move here. They're trying to win this year, which isn't going to happen unless they get a bigger piece. They need something more. They need something more. It's not enough. What they have is not enough. They need somebody like a solid role player. They don't need role players. They need a solid role player who does one job really good. Yeah, they are all in. Zach Levine needs to get traded. I think he likes having his little team on there. I hate it when he got traded from the Timberwolves. You know, Zach Levine and Andrew are is it Andrew Wiggins? Zach Levine and Andrew Wiggins was one of my favorite combos ever. They both love to dunk all over people, and I'm dunk biased, so. I definitely dunk bias. I wish so that's what I'm saying, like with Cat, Andrew Wiggins, Zach Levine, man, imagine those three still together. Like, I know that they doing their own perspective things, man, but imagine all three of them together and then they still pick up Anthony Edwards. That's a crazy combo. They passed the ball right to me. Whatever, I'll cross him up. Woo.
Williams against Stewart.
Yup, passing back, bust that. Nope. Jimmy Butler might be on the trade block. Jimmy Butler let me down in the last finals he played in. I'm not gonna lie, I was extremely let down. I knew somebody wasn't down court. I was so let down, man. I was like, come on, playoff Jimmy, let's get this. What are you doing? I playoff Jimmy, what you doing, man? What are you doing?
Carter, a screen on Williams.
Pass it to Wagner.
To Stewart. Wagner outside. Carter finds MP. He drains it.
Buzzer beater, baby. Buzzer beater, baby.
Calm and cool and collected. MP.
Calm and cool and collected.
Seasoned pro.
White against Suggs. Williams with the screen.
Step back with no one there. He shouldn't even step back. Plant your feet, buddy.
Orlando's got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in.
I can't. If they trade Jimmy Butler, they wasted so much time. I know, right? They wasted so much time though. If they trade Jimmy Butler, there's just so much time wasted. Like, why would you waste that much time?
An offensive onslaught.
In an offensive onslaught. Why would you waste so much time? That's all I would have to say. You wasted way too much time.
And a vital mission for the NBA, mental health. Commissioner Silver has said it's the most important.
No, I blocked it.
And I applaud Adam for those comments.
Bam is their franchise player, but I would trade Hero. I would trade Hero 100 times over. Hero has a lot of young potential, but we don't know if he's going to be a superstar. Get rid of him now. He like,
almost no holes in their.
and I don't even mean to be like that, but like put somebody who has first point guard to feed Jimmy Butler, and because they got some Richardson guy right now. Feed Jimmy Butler and feed Bam Adebayo. You know, get a pass first point guard real quick. That's what I would do.
Surveys the D. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by Levine.
Boy, establishes position with the strong.
Jimmy Butler to the Clippers would be crazy too.
Suggs outside.
I don't know, man. Jimmy Butler, where would Jimmy Butler fit? Jimmy Butler to the Bucks.
Stewart, the pass to Carter.
Jimmy Butler to the Bucks.
Carter's got 4 points in the quarter.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose. And
I don't know if they have. Do they still have Chris Middleton on the Bucks, or did they trade him?
Their unbelievable shooting was probably the biggest difference tonight, but they also got
Jimmy to the Magic.
Great effort on both.
I don't know. They would have to trade Jalen Suggs, so it would defeat the purpose of what's happening down in Orlando.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
They would either have to trade Jalen Suggs or Cole Anthony.
A chance to go 3 for 3 against
Or Paulo Banchero. Like, the Heat's not going.
The one thing that helped,
Especially for somebody in the other team in their state.
For MP.
Well, I love the force.
I don't think that he would go for that.
Using all of his
I would trade Tyler Hero,
shots. He was their anchor tonight.
and I would get somebody to feed,
Here's MP.
just to feed my Adebayo and to feed my Butler.
There's 37 seconds left in the
Butler don't really fit like that right now. Like, if there was somebody who's a solid power forward and they were just on the team by themselves, yeah, like just a solid, like, old school style power forward. We got just a decent point guard. Honestly, Jimmy Butler would do good in Josh Giddey's spot on the Bulls right now. They probably wouldn't make it nowhere, but like swap him with Josh Giddey.
You can tell that Josh Giddey is one sharp.
I can't believe Josh Giddey's playing on the Bulls. That's hilarious to me.
But how he moves on the floor and gets around other guys.
Like, he was supposed to, man, that scandal messed him up.
Pass to Stewart. Here's Joseph. Over Giddey. And that one's good. Joseph.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight.
Where could an Butler fit? Bro, the Pacers everybody got traded last season. Like, this last season has been nuts. Oh, the game's done. Bet. Say less. I didn't even know the game was done.
Now here's Giddey.
I love when the game can fly by like that when I get to talk about things the whole time.
No problem for Orlando as they get the win. Tonight, one team with confidence operating flawlessly, the other just looked lost.
Did I have the PA system off the whole time? I think I did.
Great win tonight, MP.
Yes, good game, GG's, good game, GG's, GG's, good game, GG's. So what am I gonna put up here? 20,000 for a 92 standing dunk. 24,000 for a max vertical. Okay, so 4,000 there. We're at 46,000, boys. I'm not gonna put all this stuff up actually. I just want to see how much it actually costs. Just breaking my bank here. Okay. Can't even get past here. So we're gonna put this down to a 90. What goes away with a I don't care about the takeover. I just need my badges unlocked. 180K is just absolutely ridiculous, man. You said honestly, the only place he might fist is with the Lakers. You think he's gonna go to? They're gonna have to trade Rui Hachimura. That defeats the point for me. You gotta think of the pieces they gotta trade for this man. Like, oh man, that puts everything down, huh? Like, there's so many pieces they have to trade just to get Jimmy Butler. Like, Jimmy Butler's not a small piece. He's not. I wouldn't trade him for much. This cost almost 10,000 to get to 96. Oh my goodness. They taxing out here. That's crazy. I'll keep it at gold. We can be at gold for now. We get at gold. We get it. We get at gold. 143K. So this build would be. Oh, I gotta put my strength up. Dang, I knew it wasn't done all the way. .83 strength is where I need to be. How am I gonna do this? Got an air fryer. Am I really gonna spend this much VC on a build, man? It's a fun build, but man, I don't know. I think I need to build my perfect build before I spend this much VC on the build. Because this is my perfect build. Like, I love it. Like, it's one of my favorite builds ever. But you know how it is, man. What I need to do is get that close shot up, and that's what's crazy about how this VC is distributed. Like, I'm gonna really be relying that I'm a dunk god. I don't know, man. Because I don't want to spend the entire 200K on just attributes. Need to get that up, though. I can't be lackluster like that on defense. That's 3,000. See right there. Alright, let's try to get this down. Stuff that I could upgrade eventually. Alright, cool. We don't need a redonkulous offensive. I want my speed up though. I want my speed and stuff all the way up. I would definitely like all my physicals to be all the way up. Danny Dunk has to be there. I think this is what I'm gonna go with. And then I'm just gonna rack it up. And then I'm gonna put these two up afterwards. And I'm gonna work on these three actually afterwards. All right. Should I be more even with it? Should I be more all around with it? Because I just want to dunk on everyone. That's all I really want to do. Like, I don't even have gold badges yet. I don't have to spend it all right now. I'm gonna do this. 177K. That's still a lot. Still so much. Not a little by any means. I think this would be solid, man. I really do. Alright, I gotta turn this off real quick. Okay, see this. Okay, see this. Let me see. I don't know which one I'm gonna go with. I don't know if I want to go with the 50 or the honcho. It's a hard choice. Still not gonna mount the shit. Sorry. I think I'm gonna have to just go with the 50 John. Next time I want something, I'm gonna really be paying that much for this. Yeah, I'm gonna just get the 50 John a day. 50 John will be fine. All right. BC. Do I want this? Is this what I want, y'all? This is looking like it's what I want. The only thing I would do too. Put that all the way up. We'll just do it. Send it, right? You only live once. Tons of badges. See how this works. Oh, that's cool. Glass Warrior is definitely something I might use. This one too. Yeah, that one's cool. Yeah, so what I'm getting. Okay. Gonna put the Efficia up to All-Star, see how it works with this. After spending all that VC. $9,000 VC already. So stupid. Oh, I'm about to just be going off for no reason. Yep. Basically, Alex, basically. Basically, Alex, basically. Alex, basically, that's what I did, basically. Dang, it's a lot of dunks here. I don't even know if I want one of these trash dunks. Man, I gotta cancel. Try this again. He said, did you go broke for VC? Yes. Yeah. I want that big Mayan. I need that one too. Yo, need that one too. I'm a big now. I'll take a windmill. Oh, you gotta hold that thing. Those back scratchers aren't aggressive enough for me. Yeah, they're not aggressive enough. 13,500 V. Confirm. All equipped. Save and exit. Let's see how this goes, man. Still got enough VC to throw on my other player too, so that should be cool. I mean, you know, another badge that I can get. Post up poet don't need. I'm definitely need that driving layup up. It's just gonna have to happen. Pogo stick. Might have to yes that. And the high flyer. Yeah, that might be fine. Just getting badges unlocked to guarantee it. Okay, so we're gonna start from broke. We're gonna see how this treats us. We're using every piece of our VC. 1,037. Yeah, screw that. Every piece of the VC is getting used. That is 200,000 VC disappeared now. 200,000 VC. Go casual. I went suave beforehand. Let's see. What am I even front office? What do I gotta go to the front office for? See, what did I and my overall is only 85. 200,000 VC. 85 overall.
MP, keep taking them to church.
You have been playing well as a starter.
Yeah, and we are confident it is the right.
Don't care. Trade whoever you want to. They don't need to be here. Contavious and Caldwell, you can leave.
All right, look. I'll give it my best shot.
I ain't worried about it, fam. Let's see progression. Play next game. Gonna simulate to this next key game. Franchise perspective. Come on. Y'all is doing something. Alright, let's hopefully. I went up 2 difficulties.
A lot of our fans in the house tonight. Should be a fun.
Yo, MP, let's go. Let's keep this winning streak going.
What are y'all talking about? Man, come on, bro. I gotta go mess around with this dude. Cause he feeling some type of way. Tavion Caldwell. All right, where do I have to be at? Come on, Pat Rick. What's going on, Pat Rick?
Yo, MP.
Yeah, Pat Rick.
Yo, look, is this guy Scotty? Because I don't see him on any GOAT lists. Look,
I hear what you're saying, Pete.
I get you, Pat Rick.
That's simple, man.
It isn't that simple, Pat Rick. Easy work, Pat Rick. That wasn't like it was a hard task. Pat Rick. Pat Rick giving me some crazy tasks. Who am I swapping with? You'll be alright. we would lose the cup game. Why didn't make us lose the cup game, man? He's gonna keep simming, man. Like, okay, I'll do this. I'll do it real quick, man. Still did it, man. Still did it. Lost, but still did it. Still did it, man. All these W's, man. I'm getting. Mikal Bridges been trying to swap this jersey with me for a minute. Bet. Last game I gotta do, I think. Yeah. Let's go backstage.
Look out there, MP.
Nothing. Nothing new pops up. I ain't do nothing, I guess.
Ain't ready, MP. All right, MP, you ready?
Okay. Done with that. Alright, let's try out this build. Try out all the money I just went broke for. Oh my God, he's better now. Immediately didn't even do a standing dunk. Wow. Oh, you gotta do it yourself. Vertical's all the way up there. This man. Oh, y'all can't even see still, man. Dang. Oh yeah, I can. What? I'm about to say. Yeah.
Welcome. Maybe the best day of the NBA. Indoors, when you compare the NBA to other major sports,
Come on, Gobert.
Coaches just don't get as much credit for their strategy and their scheming and game plan.
Hey, Kevin, I think it's a misconception not only about the coaches, but about the NBA specifically, that it's not as complex.
Hey, you still can't be dumb. That's unfortunate.
There's so much depth to this game. It is in a constant state of evolution. Once you think you've got the NBA down, I'm promising you it's going to evolve to another direction. This misconception is flat wrong.
And as MP told us at the start of the season, he wants to be at the top of his rookie class.
Come on, man.
Seen by everyone is the clear-cut standout. How would you qualify his performance in that regard?
Well, from what I've seen, and in my opinion, MP certainly accomplished that mission. He's exceeded expectations and barely looks like a rookie when he's on the floor. He is a top talent in his class. No argument.
I stepped out of bounds.
Checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McGinn.
Already not looking too good, guys.
Some big guys down front on the block. Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
I had a chance to catch up with Jamal Mosley, and we talked about the tall task of facing Anthony Edwards. Coach said he is so physical. Ant looks more like a linebacker than a wing, so we can't foul Edwards too much. That's playing right into his hands. So
let's go. That's one standing dunk.
Sending him to the line. Not easy to do. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
I like my standing dunks.
Now Conley. Pass to Towns. Gobert with it. Drops in the lane.
Come on, bro.
You love the touch from Rudy Gobert. He's put a ton of work into his offensive game.
Banchero outside.
Oh, I thought he kept pushing.
Edwards with it. Picked up by Harris. Baseline jumper. Whistle. Basket is good.
Yeah, no, I'm not playing on this difficult. That's just not even fun. I'm playing normal. I want to have fun right now. I don't want to try too hard. I want to really just try out my new center, my new and improved center. All right.
Some different faces starting for this team as they have several players out of action.
I can't believe they just traded Carl 3 times still.
Dealing with a number of injuries, missing some key pieces, an uphill battle for the time being.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Some big guys down front on the block. Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. And for Orlando, we've got Gary Harris. Banchero is out there with MP. Then there's Howard. And it's Anthony in at the point. And as MP told us at the start of the season, he wants
Still gotta
to
get
be
badges.
at the top of his rookie class. Seen by everyone as the clear-cut standout. How would you qualify his performance in that regard?
Well, from what
Dunk on that, boy.
In my opinion, MP certainly accomplished that mission. He's exceeded expectations and barely looks like a rookie when he's on the floor. He is a top talent in his class. No arguing that.
Well, Doris, both these teams have the luxury of a very deep bench.
No doubt, Kevin. A lot of talent on both rosters. What that means is the defenses need to be active and aware even when substitutions are made, because the next basket can come from absolutely any guy on.
That's a block.
And now, just over a minute played here.
I thought you were going to make that too. That's crazy.
24-second buzzer signaling the shot clock violation. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Now here is Harris. Rudy Gobert missing his last shot. To the paint. It's stolen by Gobert.
Imagine if you would have passed it to me when I called for it.
To the middle. We know Doris and Towns might already be one of the best shooting bigs ever.
But Kevin, he flat stated and called himself the best shooting big of all time. He has an argument because not only has he shot the ball incredibly well from deep, even as his volume has gone up, his efficiency stays the same. This is a gifted offensive post player.
Now, here's Stewart.
Wish you would dunk it.
Off to an efficient start, 2 for 3 from the field.
Well, I like when MP tries to carve space in the painted area. So effective down there.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Down low. Just to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Takes the 3. The Timberwolves.
No boards.
Can't hit. For Orlando, they won their last contest, that game against New York.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
Well, I like pogo stick.
Environment to play in, to score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Jamal Mosley. David.
And they're focused on limiting one of the best shooting bigs ever in
Come on.
Towns. Now, coach said earlier, Towns is a machine on the offensive end. Will try to make Cat into a passer, get the ball out of his hands. We'll see if they can accomplish that. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated.
I tell you, sometimes you can make a statement with a dunk. MP, yes, sir.
Edwards finds Gobert. No good that time. Good defense by MP. Inside and out of bounds is the Timberwolves.
Why do I keep stepping? You're huge.
And powering into the first week of the new year. Here's a brand new look at the power.
Stepped out of bounds twice.
Taking a look at Minnesota. They're locked in again at that third spot. Not a bad place to be.
And looking at Orlando, they've claimed the top spot because
Go to Rudy Gobert.
some people say they're playing above their heads. I think we're just starting to realize how good this team is.
Looking at the last game for the Timberwolves, it was a loss to New Orleans.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
And so, MP will bring it up for the Magic. Harris, bounce pass.
Let's go.
MP throws it down.
Nice delivery by Gary Harris. We know this guy can knock down shots, but you love to play with an unselfish player.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Outside Edwards. Trains it from beyond the arc. Edwards got 5.
It's a bucket. It's a 3.
Roll action. You've got to be aggressive as a scorer. Anthony Edwards with the bucket.
And Carroll passes to MP. It's good. Now he's
Let's go.
7.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
To Gobert. And here is McDaniel. Off target with his 3. And Carroll passes to Anthony. Here's Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
MP is working right now. And folks, this is exactly what we expected from this young man.
Now here's McDaniel. The Timberwolves working the ball around. Here's Gobert. 14 points from him. The last
I hate that my teammates can't see that, but I can see that from a mile away.
On the backboards, I thought his rebounding was huge.
And here is MP. After Anthony Edwards made that last 3-pointer, Stewart misses.
Come on, bro.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 from 3-point land here in the first quarter. Edwards, no good. Orlando, they've gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Stewart misses.
Come on, bro.
That's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
That's to Gobert. The shot goes down.
Knew I should have jumped.
Back to even.
You love the touch from Rudy Gobert. He's put a ton of work into his offensive game.
Stewart finds Banchero. Pulls it from 20, and it's in there.
Let's go, Banchero.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
And here is Conley. He's coming off a 13-point game against New Orleans.
And then there was his passing. When he wasn't scoring on his own, he was making plays for his teammates, and they just couldn't figure out how.
Let's go.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Outside Conley. Has to Gobert. To the inside.
Come on, I didn't block that.
By Gobert. 10 points for Anthony Edwards.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
Stewart misses.
And that
They don't let you make it over him that easy.
rebound advantage, Kevin.
Some worry, Doris, about a log jam up front for the Timberwolves, but it seems to have worked out.
It certainly has, Kevin, and I think part of that is the high skill level of those
Bruh, dunk the ball.
Both of those guys can play the 4 and the 5 spot. What does that mean? Well, it allows either of them to line up next to Rudy Gobert, provide spacing with their shooting, and stay big. That's a huge advantage.
Anthony,
You've been missing everything.
Defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Now here is Conley. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Here's Edwards.
You ain't gonna look at that. I ain't get crossed like that.
MP's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. They get it again. Banked in off the glass.
Yes, sir.
Stewart's got 18 points.
Definitely get boards. That's what's up.
Efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Minus stepping out of bounds. Twice.
Now Gobert.
Of course, I be jumping like who? Yeah. No one dribbled around the hoop like that.
Rudy Gobert just gets up and over the top of guys.
Out to Anthony. To the middle. Here's MP. Gobert with the
I had to. I ran out of time. Gobert shut me down.
Now Edwards. He's coming off a 34-point game against New Orleans.
And if you look at his free throw numbers, you can see what kind of pressure he put on the defense. He was in attack mode all night long.
Good stuff.
You love Cole Anthony's attitude. So confident, so willing to fire on the catch.
Outside Edwards. Again,
The three-pointer.
And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. He's got 5.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
It is never there.
What the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Edwards, no good.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here.
Let's go.
And the basket by MP.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
To the paint. Here's Gobert over MP.
I didn't block that.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
PC work.
Good. MP.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
They put me out.
Because you know the NBA is considering using technology to help officiate out of bounds and goaltending. Do you have a problem with that?
You know, Kev, at the end of the day, I think it is about getting the calls right. If there's a way to lift the load off these officials, even if it's around the margins, why not try it?
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Conley and Edwards are the guards. Gobert is out there with Reed. And it's Alexander Walker in at the small forward position. Outside Conley. The Timberwolves.
I'm getting boards like crazy. I'm loving it.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Next up in the docket, the Bucks following this one.
Let's go assist, baby.
3-game homestand.
And guys, that strength will serve Doncaro.
We only look winning by 1.
And we're starting to see signs of it already.
I really just thought he was going to make that.
From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star Greg in 2024, Paulo Banchero.
And Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has. Becoming an elite competitor, people fear almost instantly.
Here's Conley.
I knew he was gonna make it. Knew I should have jumped.
Conley's got his second basket.
Well, smart shot selection from Mike Conley, right? Just get into your mid-range bag and complete the play. He does so there.
How did he get? How did he? So he just morphed into me like that? So bro got left behind me and then morphed into me. I better get some animations like that. I better. Wow.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Mike Conley's leadership is huge for the Wolves.
Make him Gobert seem like God.
His presence on the court, but especially in the locker room, is invaluable. Coach Chris Finch said he's given us everything and more. Conley says to have this kind of trust from everyone is why I'm here. This is what I'm supposed to do. Kevin?
He is a class act. David, thanks. MP powers through the contact
Money.
inside. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Magic?
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor, a lot of the damage coming in transition.
Here's Edwards. And the rejection by MP. And he stays with it. Offensive rebound. Out to Conley.
Come on.
Back to Reed. That's in there.
Man, I gotta do everything and then I get bust on. Let me pause. Let me not say that.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just
This dude can't pass.
from downtown.
Banchero against Conley. Back to Edwards.
That's a 3. Wow.
Edwards with another miss.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
And the dunk by MP.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Reed with a screen for Conley. Buries the long range.
Come on, bro.
Conley's got 5 points in the quarter.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul. Contavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for the Magic. Here's Banchero. Minnesota with
I didn't get that rebound.
Conley scanning the floor. Gobert dishes to Conley. Now here's Reed. 11 points for him in that last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
You know what else impressed me? How infectious his tenacity was. Simply a wrecking ball on the boards.
Just keep fouling.
Huge amounts of rebounds.
What you like about Banchero, he's built to carry an offense in both temperament and talent.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is
Here's Conley. He has 7. Contavious Caldwell-Pope out there with Gary Harris. Then it's MP. Then there's Banchero. And it's Howard in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Well, Stan, every franchise has their guy. What kind of things do you want your franchise player to exhibit?
Well, Brian, here's what people have to understand. The culture of your team is determined by your best player. If you want a hardworking, unselfish, competitive team, that best player, that franchise guy, has to embody those things.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Okay.
In the last matchup against the Knicks, played some superb basketball. He ended up with 58 points, and as always, he was fantastic on the glass, a rebounding machine. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Come on, bro.
Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
Harris passes to Stewart. MP hammers it down.
Let's go.
The way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Gobert with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Here's Conley. Outside Edwards.
Ow, bro.
Up a three. They get it back. Pope loose. The kick out to Conley. Back to Gobert. Using the
Man, no. So tired of always jumping.
Finally started to settle down here in the second quarter. Just needed to work up a sweat.
To the inside. Here's Stewart. Drops in the layup for two. MP's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Conley passes to Edwards. Back to Conley. Reed, a screen on Caldwell Pope. The shot by Conley, no good.
Yeah, and they've taken their foot off the gas a little. They were much more aggressive to start the game and really getting their opponent in early foul trouble.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Right now averaging 5.5 a game.
Tried to get him more active. Tried to get him more active. We're trying to get him more active.
Pope's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, that's what Caldwell Pope is out there to do. A terrific shooter from three-point land.
1:11 left in the second quarter. Pass to Reed for three. Nails it from.
Damn.
Reed's got 8 points.
In today's NBA, you have to stretch the floor if you want to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
And MP throws it down.
You love to see MP just attack that rim. Young players, take note.
Reed, a screen on Caldwell Pope. Let's go with a three. The rebound by Stewart. MP's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Not no more. You spoke too soon.
It's clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Cole Anthony, he's checked in for Orlando.
Bro, Paulo Banchero.
Also with a sub.
You missing too many of those.
How about Paulo Banchero, coach? What a special talent. The first overall pick back in 2022, and then the Rookie of the Year.
Well, Brian, he's not just a scorer. He's a 6'10" playmaker. And getting that out of someone who plays on the front line and can also play as a small ball 5, Banchero's versatility makes him very valuable.
Very valuable.
Edwards with it. Last game he had 34 points. Left side Conley. Over Anthony.
Where am I jumping to? Where am I jumping?
Conley's got 7 points for the quarter. MP getting it done.
Yeah, I just keep doing that. Keep jumping all over the place.
Double-double, doing whatever his team needs.
Bro, Rudy Gobert's beard? Nah, dude, they did him dirty this there.
You know what I was just thinking about, fellas? The NBA has lots of bright lights, maybe too bright for some.
Speaking of
too bright.
And let's focus now on our game. MP has been dialed in.
His presence on the defensive end has been
And that'll do it for...
I forgot I got blocks. I don't know how many blocks I have. I'm going to see it real quick.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half of
4
the game
blocks.
that's been fairly even so far. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work.
It be so messed up. Like, look at my stats. He's still losing.
On him in the second half.
So for Minnesota right now, Ed is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Both of the towers out there for him. Cat at the 4, Gobert at the 5. And it's Conley in at the point. Now here's Edwards. And he just hasn't been able to get it going.
Well, he is desperately trying to get something going, but this has not been his night. They need to consider making an adjustment.
Harris against Edwards. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns.
Reaching.
That's his first foul.
Gotta teach.
Anthony, the pass to Harris. MP finds Anthony. This one for three. It's
terrible shot.
Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now. Conley. And there's a whistle.
I was gonna jump over my teammates since they wanted to get in the way.
Just how much of a catalyst has Mike Conley been since the Timberwolves got him?
Well, just listen to his teammates, Brian. They talk about leadership, the adult in the room, and he remains a very capable two-way player. I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Harris passes to MP. Here's Anthony. Minnesota with a rebound. Outside Conley. MP with the block.
I saw him. So I'm coming.
MP will do well to keep honing that skill.
And if you're just joining us, we played just over a minute here in the third. Harris against Edwards. Here's Gobert. And he was camped in
I'm about to say, like, come on now.
Second call. And as we start up the new year, here's a glimpse at the new power rankings. Taking a look at the Timberwolves, they've still got a solid hold on that third spot.
Checking out Orlando, they've really exceeded all expectations, showing they're capable of so much more than some believed.
Stewart, the pass to Anthony. Back to Stewart. Now here's Anthony. Screen by MP. Count the basket.
See, just shoot the ball, man.
He's got 5 now.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Outside Edwards. Oh, stolen by Harris. In transition. MP scanning the floor. Pass to Anthony. Fires it. Harris misses.
And with that miss,
another one falls.
Harris, if you were just gonna do that.
I mean, yet again, he's reached 40 points. He's close to having the 4th most 40-point games in a single year.
Well, we've seen it. He's been on fire all season long. And Minnesota has possession. Following the bucket by the Magic. There's another block.
I bet there's no way I just got screened that hard by Rudy Gobert.
That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. And Banchero gets it to go.
Yeah, this is a part of Banchero's game they'd like to develop here in the league.
Conley passes to Edwards. They set the pick. Launches a 3. The rebound by Stewart.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
Pulls in another board. This kind of effort is amazing.
Simply put,
let's go.
Will not be denied. We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Edwards. Orlando making their last shot. Outside McDaniels.
I need badges now.
Outside Conley. Towns a screen on Anthony. Conley. And that one's on target from the wing. He's got 13.
Look, Conley's run pick and roll a million times. Knows when to pass it, knows when to keep it.
Pass to Harris. And Banchero with it. And it's Gobert picking it up.
Banchero, what are you doing, bro?
Scored there. He usually does.
And he lobs it up top. And stolen by Banchero. And the Magic pushing it up now. MP finds Banchero over Gobert.
Come on, Banchero.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Now here's Edwards. 13 points in the game. Kicks it out Towns. 3-pointer. Rebound by the Magic. Here's Stewart.
Let's go.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy. And every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
Yep.
Conley passes to Edwards. The three is up. Minnesota again missing.
Well, he's just not himself right now. He's getting decent opportunities like this one, but just failing to convert.
Here's MP. And again with the rebound.
Collecting.
Bro, what?
He has been everywhere. Just an animal. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that.
Smart pass by Anthony. He has that good sense for when he should look the dish.
This Magic squad, Stan, has a great young core. What do you think they have to do now to take that next step?
Well, Brian, they do. They have great depth and a lot of good young players, but they need more shooting around their core guys, and they've got to improve their backcourt position.
It's one of the rebounds and points up.
They've got to get a little bit more balance.
And Minnesota has possession. Orlando making their last shot. Pass to Towns. Takes the three. Yes. Great play by Conley to set it up.
MyCareer, you got to guard him
Conley's
closer.
got 3 assists now in this one. Magic leading by 8. Out to the right wing. Back to Stewart. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Here's McDaniels. Orlando with a rebound. Harris has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Anthony. Ooh, Gobert with a steal.
We making Gobert seem like he's great.
Outside Edwards. The crossover. And there's the play by McDaniels.
He got so lucky.
Well, smart idea from McDaniels, looking to convert inside.
Anthony finds Stewart. Back to Anthony. Picked by Stewart.
Ooh!
All he needed was a little.
Nice little assist for me.
So effective.
Well, it cleared the path, put him in position for a prime time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Caldwell Pope's checked in for Orlando. Black comes in for Anthony. Ingles, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Alexander Walker comes in for Edwards. He was all alone on that one. Towns has got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half.
Yet another.
Let's go.
And it's hard to believe how many times he's lit up the scoreboard like this over the years.
He's coming very close
Over the years.
to tying the mark for 4th most 50-point games in NBA history.
Yeah, next up on the list is Harden. And just like Harden, he is a determined scorer. When he gets on a roll, the defense is almost helpless. And they've committed to controlling the boards, and it's paying dividends.
To the paint. Pass to Black. Launches it. Gets the 3 to fall.
I didn't know which person it was over there. I knew he'd get over there, though.
Orlando lead.
A good shooter and defender. KCP can also make plays for others.
Towns passes to Alexander Walker. Back to Towns. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Oh, Ben.
Let's go.
Throws it down.
Ooh, getting up there. I mean, Banchero wants everyone to know he's a threat to hammer it down.
Towns outside. Pass to Alexander Walker. 6 to shoot. Now Gobert. Offensive board. Gobert with a screen on Caldwell Pope. The shot by
I'm sorry, team. That's my fault. They just got that
Here's
3.
MP. He'll bring it up for the Magic. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game.
Wow,
Let's
that's
go.
a big finish by a big-time player.
I'm about to have 30 rebounds.
He is something.
Now here's Conley. He's got 13. Towns outside, looking to win the run. But there's another rebound.
Boy, does this guy play hard. Acting like every board is his.
And would you believe he's tied the team record for most rebounds in a game? Unreal. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And grant the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
The fact that it's not even the 4th quarter. I just realized that. Let me go ahead and save this. I'm having too good of a game.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's get it.
Attempts are down a fair bit in the last 20, 25 years.
Yeah, I mean, from a fan perspective, I think you compare a field goal to a couple of free throws. It's obvious, though, which is more entertaining to watch. You want to see guys score the ball in live action.
On the court for Minnesota, the post tandem will be Town. That's another rebound.
Another board, and he's set the franchise record for rebounds in a game. What an absolute vacuum he's been.
Vacuum.
He's inhaled any and every miss off the glass. Great performance to write his name in the team record books.
And MP has been an absolute monster on the glass, and fans of this team will be talking about this game for a long time.
You know, it's pretty clear. MP is a special, talented player with tremendous upside.
Outside, Towns. 6 to shoot. Conley with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Pulls up. High post. Conley's shot is off.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one.
Oh
They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time.
Dang, I just left Towns open.
And Towns gets it to go.
He's showing no signs of letting up here.
Magic leading by 16. Wagner finds MP. And
Come on, stop fouling me. I can't make nothing.
He'll get a chance at the line. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Zeller, he's checked in for Reed. And Clark, the debate around Carl Anthony.
Oh, I made something. No way.
The greatest shooting big of all time.
Well, look, if you just want to go numbers, it's an emphatic yes. No 7-footer has ever shot it like Cat. Around 40% from 3 over his career. That's not just a 1 or 2 season deal. That's a multi-year career. So I say yes.
Here's Thomas.
I'm about to say, man, they be holding this ball forever, be in the paint forever. Sheesh. Vucevic with 29 rebounds. When did he do that?
Dillingham's checked in. For Orlando, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Anthony kicks to Stewart. Caldwell Pope right side. Caldwell Pope gets a screen from Stewart. Caldwell Pope passes to Stewart. Tries again, and it's good.
Let's go.
MP's got 53.
Boards on boards on boards.
He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Pass to Zeller. Here's Dillingham. Towns with it. The 3. The rebound by Caldwell Pope.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And Anthony with the basket on the edge.
I didn't know who I passed it to, so I'm glad it worked out.
Points for Cole Anthony.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball.
Do something with it.
Here's Towns. Pass to
No.
Dillingham. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. And so MV will bring it up for Orlando. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. That one falls.
Now this is what we
Ishi money.
want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Conley
That was streaking. They definitely missed out on that.
looking to end the run. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 4 assists now tonight. Magic leading by 21. Down low. Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
I can't wait till my rise up gets better so I don't have to take so long.
Proving how dangerous he can be inside.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Clearly, he's He's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. So for the Magic, Howard's checked in for Carter, and it's Gary Harris in
Big
for
flops, let's go.
Caldwell Pope. Timberwolves also changing it up. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Zeller. Miller comes in for Karl Anthony Towns, and Anthony Edwards subbed in for Dillingham. The Magic have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Anthony finds Stewart. Orlando moving the ball around. Outside Howard.
Howard, what are you doing? Who's Howard, and why would he put up a shot like that and think it was a good idea?
For him here tonight. Alexander Walker with the ball. Now Anthony defending.
Carroll, why are you gonna let the man get right under the rim?
Take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
What type of pass was that? If he was over by the three-point line, why is he being passed inwards? Get that out of here, man. Just get that out of here, man.
Minnesota making some changes.
Making me do turnovers, man. Like, what type of stuff is that?
Alexander Walker.
They'll never try to shoot nothing like that again.
McDaniels kicks to Towns. They grab their own miss. Gobert. Sweet move.
Come on, bro.
Dunk by Gobert. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 12 rebounds. MP dishes to Howard. MP with a screen on McDaniel. No good from
Oh my.
Timberwolves trail by 19. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Harris. Towns the bounce pass. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Rebound by the Magic.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
And the
Let's go. He couldn't catch up the whole way. He used all his stamina. That's what I try to do to these bigs, man. All you got to do is get in front of them. They use all their stamina. I got my speed up.
Harris against Edwards. Looking to end his cold spell. Pass to McDaniels from outside the arc. Timberwolves with a fresh shot.
Bruh. All right, we got to start boxing out.
Inside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
A foul?
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring.
The fact that he still missed ball don't lie.
Anthony Edwards is a classic two-guard, Clark, a spectacular player. What has impressed you most about his development?
Well, he's got a great body. He had it when he got into the league after just 1 year of college. Tremendous basketball body, strength and length and bounce. Now he's
brother, if you don't shoot that ball.
I think the biggest thing that's impressed me is not only his work ethic, but his poise. He's not a guy that plays frantically.
I barely scored any points this quarter.
With intentionality and purpose, and that's a tough thing to do when you've got his athletic ability and you're as young as he is.
Edwards against Harris. Just 5 to shoot. Edwards no good.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And MP throws it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. Hits it from 3-point range.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
MP dishes to Banchero. Here's Stewart. Another one goes. Incredible. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this.
Finally got they let me hang on the rim. It was the first time they actually let me do it this year.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Carter, he's checked in for Banchero. Wagner comes in for Howard. Kentavious Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Gary Harris. And it's Anthony Black in for Cole Anthony. Conley finds Edwards. From downtown, that's in there. Conley with the assist.
They're making everything from deep right now.
Conley's got his 5th assist in this one. Orlando leading by 20. Wagner passes to Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
Karl Anthony Towns can't guard me. They better put Rudy Gobert back on me.
The shots they want, the other, not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Outside Towns.
Bro, it's not like that.
And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Towns can carry your offense in a way most guys can't. We've seen this movie before.
Bro, just pushes me out of bounds. Isn't that a foul? I thought that was a foul, right? When you push somebody out of bounds. My third turnover from stepping out of bounds.
Outside Edwards. Outside Towns.
Oh, of course.
Plays it up and banks it in.
Of course he doesn't go for a 3 there.
Points in the second half.
Boy, it's nice to see young guys like McDaniels come onto the floor and make the right play.
Here's Stewart and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
I cannot dunk on him.
Here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Magic.
We started choking here for a second.
You know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see.
This dude just keeps blocking everything I do. What's my field goals? Like, geez Louise.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
Is that stupid?
Pouring the points from him, nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
And another steal for him.
And just like that, he's tied the franchise single-game record for steals.
Oh,
I didn't block that.
He's taking them for everything they've got. Here's Stewart, and got it. Another basket.
I don't care. I'm scoring.
Has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. To the wing on the left. Towns kicks to Edwards. Pass to McDaniels.
I'll take another rebound. 36 rebounds. 36 rebounds.
Michelle. Now that you've played against this year's top rookies, where do you stack up?
I'm the best ever.
You know, naturally, I'm right there at the top of the mountaintop. No, I'm just playing. No, we're all just bringing something new.
MP, you're on a red-hot scoring streak.
BK. I necessarily need to put layup up. I missed away too many layups that last game. I'm gonna hold off on the VC for. Might get some boosts actually. I'll get a dunking and rebounding. Dunking and rebounding. I don't have enough stuff for all these yet. Well, my next key game is like here. Gotta go set a front office goal.
Son, you look like an MPC. You need some new threads. Look out there and
Get out of here. Don't talk. What?
There he is.
The last thing I feel like doing.
Feel like
Player of the
You don't have a
universe.
party without me.
MP.
What's going on?
What am I doing for the second half? Forget. I'm just a lock in from Rookie of the Year. Matchup night. I just want the least amount of get. First is bad. Okay. February 3rd, 5th. Why are the Timberwolves on every one? I don't want to play them no more. Okay, well, this one's pretty much already done, so.
I want to be Defensive Player of the Year.
That's fantastic. Sounds like we're in total alignment.
Just remember, every
Of course, we couldn't just far. 51 pointers. Why am I shooting?
I want to know about the eggs, though. Oh, definitely. Well, you got Beatrice. She's got the darker color eggs. They're like a chocolatey color, and then they just kind of go lighter.
Let me see my total stats.
Ain't ready yet, P.
I'm ready. I did this upgrade my dunks and stuff. I'm switching this for sure.
What's up, MP?
My paint, I got it. Okay, y'all, I think that's where I'm gonna end it at for right now. Get back to y'all in a little bit. I appreciate y'all for stopping by, and I will see y'all later. Peace out.